All right, so I just switched tractor over to a quick disconnect, SSQA skid steer quick connect, and I have this old bucket here that was the pin-on type. I bought the weld-on adapter plate. I didn't want to make a real long video of me torching this off with the plasma cutter or anything, but this is where I'm at. I've got about an hour of work into this. I'm gonna have some grinding just because this is it's just not coming off very well. But I got this plate pretty much ready to come off, and then I've been torching the sides of these ears off, and these are what's gonna be real hard. I'm probably gonna have a few hours into this, and $200 in that plate. So if you could find, and you know, I got a welder, I got a plasma cutter, I got all this stuff. If you don't have any of that, just buy a new bucket. This is a lot of work to switch this over to it. I'm not saying a brand new bucket, but I've found a few buckets on Facebook Marketplace for like $7.50 that are 60-inch buckets just like this. I should have just bought it. Just bought the different bucket and just tried to sell this for $100, $200, whatever, rather than do all this work. But here we are. I'm getting that peeled off, and I'll bring you back to show you what it looks like. So far, it's a lot of work. All right, here's an update. I have literally spent hours and hours cutting, prying, jamming, anything I can in here to try to create some separation. I tried to use a Sawzall with a one of the Diablo or Milwaukee torch blades. It's just there's too much material left in there, so I revised my plan. These are going to weld straight to it, so I am going to plasma cut around this. I'm not going to try to keep the steel underneath this anymore. I'm done with it. I spent way too much time. I'm going to plasma cut that out just in the shape that it is, and I'm going to weld the new one with that missing. If it all works out right, the plate here will cover that hole, and I will, hopefully it'll end up right about here, and I will get more weld on this thing overall to provide a better, you know, more surface area for the weld. So fingers crossed that works out. If not, I don't care. I'm not spending any more time messing around with this. I'm gonna cut it out and move forward. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Okay, it's now about 17, 18, 20 minutes later, say 20 minutes later. It's about 20 minutes later now, and I have this first one off. It didn't leave a gigantic hole. I tried to leave this reinforcement plate to the best of my ability just so I can have a little bit of like a wear plate on the bottom and a little bit of reinforcement there. This took a lot of plasma cutting at an angle to try to get it out, and I had to cut on the inside there, the whole line across first, so I could blow the plasma or liquid molten metal down into it to get it to cut right. So it's out. Took about 17 minutes. I'm gonna do the other side next, and then I'll be in way better shape. All right, so here's the bucket after I cut everything off and welded it. I'm no professional welder. You can rate me on my welding skills. You can tell me how terrible they are. That's fine. I don't care. But I welded it all over this bucket, like just inside, outside, bottom, top. It's got weld all over it, and it's sitting just slightly above, maybe an inch above where the old mounts used to mount. So I'm happy with that. If I were to do this all again, I would just go buy a quick attach bucket. I have probably over 10 hours of time in this, and then, you know, I have the welder, had the plasma cutter, but I have so much time wrapped up in this that it's just ridiculous. It would have made sense for me to just go to work an overtime shift and try to pay for a new bucket. But it's on there, it's done. I'm gonna buy some paint it up. I don't know, if you're looking to get into this, you gotta have plasma cutter, or torches, and a welder, and time on your hands. So I'd say 4 out of 10 would not recommend. Anyways, hope this video helps you. If it does, please subscribe to my channel because that helps me, and I appreciate it. Thanks for watching.